Okay. Am I actually working? I can't tell if the stream is current or not. Okay. I think we're live. Okay. All right. So, there's no special occasion. I'm going to give this a shot. Hopefully, I can start to, or I can get the footage I need. This is just kind of a casual thing. I'm going to try this out, see how it goes. So, first time streamer, let me know any comments or thoughts, any recommendations. And with that, let's get started. Okay. Thank God. No? This is a nightmare. Can see your text, can't hear you. Okay. All right. Okay, so refresh works if you can't hear? I hope so. Alright, well, let's give this a shot. Okay. I don't know if it's listed on YouTube Gaming. I'm not sure if I'm that competent yet. But let's just see how this goes for right now. This sounds okay. Great.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Scott, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get them a cup of coffee first?
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Scott Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
All right. For whoever wants this game in purity. So I'm not going to talk during the cutscenes, just hopefully that's what you want so you can see the mess that is Mass Effect Andromeda.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in? Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Here we go.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
Remedy cryobase offline.
Careful with the syringe. Inside. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Have to check it out. Scott,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
When can she wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam,
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
to be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while, then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Okay. So I couldn't agree more, AJ. This is quite the horrible opening. Yeah, it's quite the difference. There's tons and tons of exposition, just kind of thrown at you. Tons of like proper nouns that you don't care about. It's a real shame, considering what they used to be.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
I'm not even sure whose pod that was. I'm guessing. Let's see.
So, your name's Lucas Greer?
Another colonist here.
They need you on the Pathfinder mission team.
Ah, it's interesting.
Damage control team to propulsion.
Attention Hyperion personnel, after a 600-year voyage, the good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We have arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda galaxy, year 2819. This person writes memos fast. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately, given the Pathfinder Mission Team Revival Priority and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates will follow.
Gravity loss means something tripped the generator.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Got a surge power reading. Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode. But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hey, I'll try to run a diagnostic. I'll override the safeties.
Got it.
Relay 2C shows
Oh
damage from
god.
attack despite.
This brings me back
Bad relay.
to why I hate this game so much.
Ryder!
I'm not sure if anybody else hated the scanner, but for the love of God, I think this is the worst mechanic. I unfortunately am not going to talk about this in the video, so you're going to get the bonus footage here, but this is my most hated thing in Andromeda. Mark knew where this was going.
There! It's reset! Let's do it! Rerouting the turret now!
It's working!
Thank God. That could have been the end of everyone in the cryo.
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram. That was close. Barely in Andromeda, and we're already scrambling.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Oh, she'll figure it out.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Helm control, report! We're drifting! Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
So I know people have talked about the dialogue wheel, and I know I will too. But these aren't good options, I don't think. And I think, like, I don't. The whole reason they use the dialogue wheel with shorter sentences so that you wouldn't know, like, you know how Deus Ex does it, where they tell you the whole line of dialogue. It's just, it blows my mind that they would give you two options. One is, it's her call, which I guess makes sense. I prefer solid ground. I guess I'm agreeing with her? It's not really clear, but let's see.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
Get revisited by the tone choice, just to make it clearer where we are, where we stand. And neither option is very good, or interesting, or compelling. It looks bad. I'll just state, it looks bad. Just Captain Obvious.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planetfall in 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Give him a chance. I don't like this is the most bizarre thing about this game to me. They try to establish this relationship with your father, and spoiler alert, mother, and they just cannot make it work. From what I can tell, this baffles me more than anything. I don't know what to say to this. I don't know if this is like, am I supposed to be influencing his character? It doesn't really make much sense to me. So I wouldn't know. Seems like the most obvious answer to give us exposition, but I want to see what give him a chance says, because I don't think that it's obvious what we're going to get out of that.
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
No, you can't scan for facial animations that don't suck.
Got it.
And thank you, AJ, for understanding my plight.
I've opened the armaments locker.
I really wanted to like this game.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Hope I won't need this.
Now let's get to the shuttles.
Is there a problem with the stream? Eric can't see.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Choices. Be afraid. Let's see what that gives us.
Judging by all the people running around the bridge with their hair on fire, I'd say buckle up.
Damn. I knew this was too good to be true.
But we don't know for sure, right? Might be a cakewalk.
We'll find out.
Explains why there was no pre-flight briefing.
Oh my god.
We scanned Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
Oh look, I can still see the inside of her mouth. And her eyeballs.
I've seen my
I would have
share
thought
of the
that would be
Milky
patched
Way,
by now.
and I've never come across anything like it.
The Pathfinder.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
Oh my god. These choices.
The most complicated voyage anyone's ever attempted. Something's bound to go wrong.
It's a good test to see what we're made of. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Oh, let's not get eaten. That sounds funny.
I prefer to eat lunch, not be lunch.
You're not a real explorer till you've got some scars. Or bite marks.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
At least an
we're
option.
just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seemed prudent given the situation. We'll be short-handed with Sarah out. I heard what happened. Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
She better. Just...
We bet on whose boots would hit the ground first. This isn't how I wanted to win.
Well, knowing Sarah, she'll want to go double or nothing on who climbs the tallest mountain. Don't let it get you down. I need you sharp.
I understand.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
Yeah, this game loves speeches for some reason.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
It's...
Turning to Vector 135.
I think this is the strongest point of the game, by far.
Will you look at that?
It actually had me hopeful that the reviews were wrong.
It appears to
you
be an
know,
unstable mass of dark energy.
we were going to get a decent
You say so.
game here.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning arc acceleration. Planet's dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry. Here we go. The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. Repeat. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust approach vector 3.
We're through. Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating. Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Lightning strike! Shuttle 2 declaring an emergency! I've got a phone! Leo! Hang on! What up?
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion, Sam, anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Oh, let's say, did that really happen? God.
Did we really do that? Or are we dead and don't know it?
Well, we found hell. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
Ryder, how's your survival training? I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy.
God,
but...
I gotta find a way to
well,
reduce the voice chat, because this is gonna be aggravating.
Terra Incognita. Damaged in the crash. No good to us now. No fixing this. Must have broken on impact.
Explains why we lost our sound connection.
Oh, and safety tip. Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it. You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
Come on, we gotta get through it.
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7!
So,
keep moving!
I think, this is one of my biggest problems with this game. There seems to be, like, a real disconnect. Not my biggest problem. I have a lot of biggest problems. But there's a real disconnect between what's actually happening, and, you know, the dialogue options.
It's busted anyway.
You know, that voice line about,
we get up that cliff, we find high ground.
You know, do we really just do that? It's not something that's compelling or interesting, and it's not, like everyone seems to be picking up on, good writing at all. I will say, though, the moment that was good...
We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Let me know if this is distracting to talk over people like this, or people talking.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both.
But you know, the part that was good, I think, was that setup where you had his mask break. Oh, we just got past the cop line. My favorite line in this game. I'll get back to that. But you know, the fact that his mask broke and he couldn't breathe, and he said he couldn't breathe, you know, it's some nice setup because we're gonna get that payoff later. It's the only like time they bothered to set up something, I think.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Oh man, thank you, Moha. A mystery to solve.
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out. That sounds like your old man talking. He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what. One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher. Wait. Look. Holy shit. What was first contact protocol again? No deadly force unless fired upon. Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Follow protocol, expect the worst. Expect the worst. Let's see where this takes us. Like, there's an option that actually somewhat makes sense that you would see in, like, the original Mass Effects. But, yeah, this is not one of them.
Just be ready if this goes south. It usually does. Just say the word and I go hot. They haven't spotted us yet.
Naya, shoot it!
Oh, okay.
Shit! This just got real! Okay. It's over. Fisher, you okay? I'll live. I thought I was a goner. I knew they weren't the friendly sort.
Joke's on you, Mark. You've been watching me. Haha. We tried.
We did our best. Not like they gave us much of a choice. They didn't. So we reload and put it behind us. We still don't even know what they wanted. Nothing good the way they were armed.
Oh, man. Where are the aliens here? Let's... Alright.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules. Or any rules by the look of them. But what did we do to them? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others? Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help. Come on. Ah, my leg! Can you move? I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others. You sure? Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it. Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
So we went from alien invaders to take a few more out of them while we're at it. We don't try to understand the situation. We don't try to, you know... Like, again, we don't understand the situation that we're actually in.
I hope the other team's okay.
We're just kind of reacting. Just, you know, in the way that they prescribe us to react. There's a lot of showing and not telling, which I think I'm, you know, spoiling. I'm going to get into a lot.
You knew how to handle the gun back there.
But that's the essence of this game, is I'm sorry, a lot of telling and not showing, excuse me. That's why you have those speeches that I suspect at least. And, you know, they really lean hard on those speeches. I don't quite understand why they don't understand how, like, pathetic it ends up being. I think it's pretty obvious.
It's here, one of our shuttles. Hear that? Is that Kirkland?
Alright.
They shot him!
People dying, people I don't know dying.
Right behind you!
You know, there's no Last of Us intro in this.
They want to fight! We'll give it to them!
Forgot how to switch stances with the keyboard. If anybody knows that, please let me know.
I count one left to go! That's the last of them. I can't believe we're doing this. Did Kirkland make it? No vital signs. Just shot him in cold blood. He was trying to surrender. Why kill him? Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth? Maybe not. Peace isn't going to be an option here.
Will do, Andrew. I'll scare them to death.
We'll come back for his body once we find the others. Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
Oh. Okay. We all know how much I love to be forced to look at something, to actually look at something.
Never seen anything like it. Looks to be at least 3 or 4 centuries old. The Arks left 600 years ago, right? Yeah. Our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower, maybe none of it was here when we left the Milky Way.
Yes, Julian, the game's pretty bad. It's not the worst thing. I think most of it, you know, it's functional. It's competent in some regards, but
hey, look, flares going up.
You know, it's
could be our people.
I think mostly like the anger and hostility is propelled by how much of a letdown this is to have this game, I don't know, kind of emulate everyone's suspicions that BioWare was kind of dropping the ball. I don't entirely blame. I know everybody blames EA for when a game goes wrong, but I can't do that here. It's you know, this was BioWare Montreal. I think that's right. Is it Edmonton? I can't remember now. One of the non-official BioWare studios was working on this, and it shows that, you know, the inspiration didn't carry over. It's a real shame.
Careful, they got one of those animals. Watch for cloaking.
Thank you, Edmund.
Ask for them. They forced this. There. We got them all. Oh, you're pretty good at this, right, huh? I fought off the occasional raider or two in my day. I used to guard a Mass Effect relay. Wish we'd had one for the Arks. Maybe we should see if there's anything else useful here. Some kind of building over here. This place is taking a beating from the storms, along with everything else on this planet.
No door in there.
Well, let's hope no one's home. Doesn't look like a home at all.
Okay. Seem to have forgotten how to play this game.
No one's living here. So what's it for? Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design.
I also, since we're here, I really hate the fact that you can't, like, you can't pick up loot without it pausing, without it, you know, stopping conversations, without it stopping combat. It drives me absolutely insane. I assume that's because of Frostbite, the engine they're working with, and they just couldn't get it to work well, but, you know, that's somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about with game design, so maybe I'm wrong.
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Or engine design, I should say.
Old humans, probably? No power. What are you doing, Ryder? Oh, shit. That can't be good. Oh. It's a generator. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be? Maybe it did something. Crap.
Did that really not have any consequences? I don't think I did that the first time. So that was just a little joke. Just between you and, you know, you don't even see the repercussions of it. Oh my goodness.
Weird. If that's poison, I know who to blame.
Oh, function unknown. The first time I was actually interested in using the scanner.
Hey, that door opened. Some kind of research lab? Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado. Weird. You hear that? Watch it! What is it? There. So now killer robots too? You get back home would love this place.
Do a lot of throwbacks in this intro. I don't remember these. It's not nearly as compelling as they want it to be, I don't think.
Some serious energy on the other side of that door. Maybe it's closed for a reason? These guys were poking around where they shouldn't have.
That sums it up, Grandma. This game is a scan.
Doesn't say much, other than it's not organic. Old, though. Like centuries old. An ultimate god, maybe?
There it goes.
Could be.
Cutting off the middle of the sentence. Like, it seems like a lot to ask of your audience to say, you know, they'll just have to not loot
Weather's still crappy.
in order to hear the end of the sentence.
Heads up! They were waiting for us! Damn! They got a lightning rod up and running! Are these things stalking us? Starting to feel like it! This is not how I go out! I don't think they're listening! There! Last one's down.
Ah.
Let's not wait around for
There we
more.
go.
A path down on the right.
4.3. Anyone there?
Cora, we read you. You're alive.
Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded.
They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked. Cora, we got your back.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Ryder, light them up. I'm on it.
Take it.
Pick your target.
Oh right, I forgot how bad the AI was in this game.
I got one.
Is that
What
them
did we ever
screaming?
do to them?
Well, that settles that. Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys. You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then...
Oh my goodness.
started shooting. What about you?
We didn't stop for a chat.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Get to cover! Go!
Okay, I see it.
Here they come!
Just want to make sure you knew it was there.
They got fools to try and airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ah! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Harry, you guys okay?
Heads up! Another shuttle incoming! This weather?
Yes, we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me!
Oh. There were dogs.
Sound off!
I'm here! Still alive! Here!
Present!
I don't think I saw the cloaking ability in this playthrough. They do that a lot too, where they just tell you, like, when they introduce the architect enemy, they legitimately, like, you know, they said, what the hell is that? And then the next line was, an architect. Like...
It's when do rocks float?
Oh my god. I can't keep up because the game is so bad. Hang on.
Where the hell are you going?
Well, there goes that.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Get to cover! Go! Go!
Have to balance my time talking and gaming.
Here they come!
They got fools to try and airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ah! Lightning zapped their shuttle! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming! This weather?
Yes, we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here! Still alive! Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this!
Just keep firing. The mantra of the bullet sponge game.
Not dead yet!
Which that's the other thing that really bothers me. Like, the headshots don't seem to really register in a way that you would expect. I think it probably, at least from, you know, my experience with it, as you did upgrade your, you know, what do you call that? Job or whatever, you know.
Man, these guys know how to fight.
Vanguard and what have you. You ended up having
damn shrapnel!
those bonuses for headshots, but it wasn't very much comparatively.
Damn, they won't let up.
Like it's not like real life where you shoot somebody in the head and they don't die instantly because you don't have the proper experience bonuses. It doesn't make much sense to me. Cause like that's the basics. That's the point of a game. You shoot the bullseye and you get extra points. anger is good. Okay.
Stay pissed. Use it. Will do.
Just remember, we need that ammo.
Strangle them if I have to.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded but sitting tight. No sign of Greer, and our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys.
She's been hit!
Who?
Take cover! Take cover!
Hang on! Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Scott. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
Who
have
scans the
wounded crew.
scanners?
The good news is
That's
our
a
shuttle's
good
been
question.
repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Again, like this is the only option here that actually gives you any kind of understanding and awareness of what's happening right now. You know, you just went to a new galaxy. Everyone you knew and loved was dead. Is now dead 600 years later, except for Krogan, I guess, and the Geth. And Asari. But you know, you weren't many friends. You weren't friends with the Geth, I suppose. But you know, it's just this complete, like, there's no addressing of that so far. It's just right off the bat, hey, let's go adventuring, because this is what fun is. I don't understand the mission statement of this game.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move. Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick.
What about Grit?
If he didn't turn up by now, nothing we can do. The Pathfinder's all that matters.
If those things come back,
What was my dad scouting for?
don't let them take me alive.
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
It's a very Dragon Age Inquisition, like right out of it. It's just blue instead of green.
Ryder, your dad was in trouble. We have to find him.
Thanks for reminding me.
We're gonna find the Pathfinder.
Oh my god, are they seriously still telling me? Again, the game should have its own sense of urgency. They shouldn't be telling me, you know, over and over again how important this is. Because I don't feel it. Because I mean, you know, I know this game is incredibly linear, as we all know at this point. But it's bizarre that they think they can play, you know, both sides like this.
We don't have much time.
And then Ryder telling me,
The rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
good God.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy.
He was an N7. They don't mess around.
See, I would have liked to find out that the dead bodies for myself. But they're just kind of scattered about, not really, you know, they just had to assert that lightning didn't do that.
Only way to survive here. 2, if you count shooting on sight. We're close. The nav point shows my...
Sir.
The story's linear. Maybe I should correct that. The game is, you know, typical open world, so it's not linear in that sense, but the story, nothing's changing.
Who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Yeah, you can't study a planet if you live on it.
Scouting.
I guess we'll just have to get rid of Noah. I don't understand that logic. At least they tried. Thank you. There we go. That's a good option.
Thank you. It seemed important.
Remember that. Follow your gut.
Well, right now, my gut says we're in trouble here.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
Which suggests if we can get in there and shut it down,
the lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
And if we're wrong, let's get some exposition.
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
The alternative is an 85% chance of death from lightning strike, capture, or worse.
Well, when you put it that way.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
Beats getting fried by lightning, but we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
See, that seems like a fun mission we could have done that would have actually, you know, given us a lot of context of the world so that we weren't just seeing it unfold before us rather than, you know, us actually engaged in planting the bombs and everything. It seems like that could have been an interesting route to go. I don't get this game at all. I don't get the decisions they made.
Push ahead to the structure.
There's a lot of shooting.
Sam, both combat profile.
God. I just want this to be over.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us. Keep up!
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine. No idea, but it's working.
Yeah, the dad being like this hyper competent is a really bad sign, I think. It's so like obvious that the way this is gonna go. You can't have somebody this competent continuing beyond this first opening act. It was so apparent that he was going to die. It wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't even interesting.
On the table. They killed him.
Oh.
We'll try to come back for him.
Would have been really nice to know who that was.
Sam, give me engineer profile.
Sir, you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
Just focus on something else that's going to come up a
Looks
lot,
like a
I
control
think,
center.
in this game.
Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
When you
We
ask
made
for, you know,
In
actual
one piece.
information
Not
about the
over
story.
yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time. We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us. Where'd you want us?
Moving.
Moving out. Moving out.
Oh, that's right. They gave you a place to do it.
Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us. I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry. We don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through. What is this place anyway? I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
What if these were perfectly innocent aliens
I will need a moment to evaluate
that were just
the
completely destroying based on nothing more than, hey, they had a research facility?
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Oh good, they didn't take that line out. Here I was hoping they made the game better.
Progress.
Decryption is 75% complete.
I guess that was integral to its artistic integrity.
Just a little longer. They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push.
No,
Stay
Mark, I
sharp.
cannot, because I'm not good.
Decryption complete.
that did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it. Scott, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
We need to get this door open.
On it!
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Let's see if we find out with who.
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated.
Oh. It didn't mean anything.
Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. You did it.
There's hope at least.
I really wish they, like, you know, attempted to set this up better. This is the whole crux of the game. Like, it's the whole point of it is you get to understand that you can heal the planets and stop their volatile weather, which actually seems like a really heavy theme now that I think about it. I'm probably, you know, looking into it way too much just because of how starved I am for something intellectual from this game. But yeah, they really should have taken the opportunity to explain what's happening and why it's happening, and not just assume that, oh, you know, this is all you need to do is just show that you can heal planets and that's the point of the game from now on. It's proof we can succeed. It's just this, again, telling and not showing. We're gonna get a speech out of this.
This is more than hope. It's proof we weren't crazy. We can fly to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to calculate.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long.
Thanks, AJ. I appreciate you being able to look past the hate for that game. And I think I've come to understand it and respect it a little bit more, the dislike for it. But yeah, it's still something I think it's probably going to be clearer in this next video why I think, you know, Mass Effect kind of set out to do what I talked about from the beginning. Even if it, yeah, because I've seen this a lot come up on the video, people seem to think that it's they weren't competent enough if the original writers left the game for the third one. But I think they set out with these things pretty strong in Mass Effect 1, these concepts. Even if the religion concepts weren't directly apparent, they kind of came later. They really push hard on the individualism as a theme, I think.
Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it!
There!
Welcome back, Scott.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
I think we should have like a counter for how many times Ryder's revived in this game. Like, you can't keep using that over and over again, but they really push hard on that. How did I survive? Let's see.
Then how did I make it out? Hey, you're still with us.
Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake.
Who are you talking to? Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
I don't know that I could go up to, or go toe-to-toe with Mr. B-Tongue.
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm sorry, Scott. I know this must be a blow.
He died a hero. Let's just tell everybody what happened.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam, Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new
Well, thank you, AJ.
Pathfinder,
That's
Scott.
It's quite the compliment. So now we have to endure this really dumb plotline that I really can't stand. The one with the face that's tired got this right. This isn't a monarchy. This shouldn't go like this. It makes absolutely no sense why it plays out this way. And if, you know, like, if this were real life, I wouldn't take this responsibility, no matter how, you know, exciting or neat it could be. I would still be fine with being on the Pathfinder team. But, you know, you have people that can die. like there's no understanding of reality. You're just the guy who went on literally one mission once. And though I might be exaggerating that. I forgot Peter's backstory before he got to Andromeda, but at least, you know, it's very clear that he doesn't know what he's doing. People can die. It doesn't make any sense for them to be so flippant about something so serious. If there's no other choice, are you kidding me? Okay, I'll just go with the fate chose me, I've got no choice, as if that makes any sense.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. You sure you're ready for this?
I don't know if he actually has the experience on being a janitor. Yes, Julian. That's why I'm replaying this. I wouldn't be replaying it if I weren't doing a video on it. Believe me. This is the video is supposed to be, or at least ideally supposed to be, something to address the flaws so that something like this catastrophe doesn't happen again. Because it's so obvious what BioWare did right to begin with, and so obvious what they did wrong in this game. Dad already decided. I mean, you know, what a ridiculous response. This is a game that, like, I guess makes sense if, you know, you inherited your dad's business or something. But not all of us are millionaires, so let's go ahead and say it.
Well, we know what my dad thought. He never was the kind of guy to ask permission.
Now it's your turn to bark orders.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
He needs to rest first.
He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your sister. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
What channel?
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal.
Cassis, yeah.
Emboldens are resolved.
She gets angry later, but not in this moment. It's very, like, reminiscent of what they did with Miranda in Mass Effect 2. She kind of resented you, and you could actually pick up on it. It was actually really well done. Here, it just kind of it's literally going to come out of nowhere if I go ahead and get that conversation. I don't remember how to trigger it, but if I do, we'll see how they tell us she's angry rather than letting it actually happen organically. This I don't get at all. They don't do a very good job of making them feel alien. Mainly because in this moment they mimic you. Yes, the Angara do suck. Yeah, I really don't get this. I don't get what they're trying to convey. Yep, just saluting Nazis.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse. How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
I don't remember if we see her again until the end of the game.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Captain wants
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7.
They really try to play this angle of, you know, not being prepared for this and giving you all this weird character arc in a game where you're supposed to be able to input your own identity.
Some friendly faces this time.
I don't. If anybody knows if this was the complaint with Dragon Age Inquisition, I'd love to know it because
safe harbor for the arcs.
I know people didn't like that game. I enjoyed it.
They built a
all right. I thought it was a competent game at least.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
But
we all could.
I was never really that huge of a fan of the series before that.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
The question about Dragon
Here
Age
we are.
Inquisition was if the reason people didn't like it was because they made the C+. If they made the the dialogue wheel more straightforward and less customizable, and
I don't see any.
because they give Ryder
Where is
this
everybody?
this character arc, which I don't think has any place in a game like this. So I'm wondering if that's why people didn't like
Well, this can't
Inquisition,
be
because I
right.
know the dialogue wheel was
like
a
everything's
complaint. I'm
on
just wondering if they
standby.
gave the character a
If it's a
character
surprise
arc,
party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
because I certainly didn't pick up on it.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
God. Alright. I need this footage, so here we go.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy. Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
That's interesting. What's your distinction between a blank slate and an empty brick?
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological aftereffects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
Okay.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
Well, at least you can't see her
Please be
eyeballs.
One of our helpful immigration staff
I
for
guess it
further assistance.
varies depending on who
Welcome
you're
to
dealing
your
with.
new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
They didn't have an error for when they weren't processing
Plants are still
immigration.
alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Guess what time it is?
There's a guy.
Scanner time.
He's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
I don't get this interaction at all either.
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Thank you, Eric. It was good scanning, wasn't it?
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
You nailed it, Mark.
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Like, this whole thing starts
No word
off
from
like
the other Pathfinders?
space horror.
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
It reminds me of when I first got on the,
We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
Oh god, I forgot the name
We
of
had
the
a
ship
first
in
contact
Alien
situation on
Isolation.
Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a
You want
real
to find
problem.
an Andrew.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Yeah, thank you, Castus. That's a wonderful question. How did they decide that the worst is over? Oh my god, this is like... This is the biggest indicator that this game was full of cliches.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative.
When you meet the first
you
Krogan.
have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
And I don't understand this relationship between Director Tan. They really wanted to tell you you don't like him, even though he's like the only character that has any personality.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have.
I have bad news
Food,
for you,
water,
Grandma.
We're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand. The entire initiative is at
Probably
risk.
another hour and a half.
None of the
90
Golden
minutes,
Worlds
I think.
panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown.
Sorry,
Our
that's how long
supplies
the
are
stream
nearly
was gonna
depleted.
go on.
Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Oh my god. Let's just go ahead and throw in this father plot line like we care. I don't know why I'm like pretending like this actually matters.
If you things if you fail.
They'll say generic line and the rest
have to trust his judgment.
is just like, you know, things that
That's no way
back
to
to
treat
me.
a guest.
Oh, there it is. That's no way to treat a guest. That's her
I'm
introduction.
Nat Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thanks for helping? I don't even... Oh, because she said that's no way to treat a guest. Yeah, I'll call that helping.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Wow.
Let
She
me
just
show
talked
you
all over that line.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Huh. Alright, so I just noticed this. It says there's a content ID issue in the stream. I don't know if that's an issue, but let me know if it is. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do anything about it, but I am interested if anybody is getting that blocked.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Yeah, no, they never let you, quote, bang Kesh Castus. Not that I know of, at least. Maybe in the DLC. That would be EA.
How the hell? All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right
There it
now, I
is.
just want to know what happened with Alec.
That's what I replayed this game for.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
No, I suspect this game won't get any DLC, but who knows. I don't think we have anything to learn from her.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation
shit,
of
White
outposts to
Comet.
feed the initiative, we might as
going
well
on?
be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back,
Why do we need
right?
that?
You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
And again, they like... This is the only conversation you can really start being a real dick. Just... It's... They really want to make you hate this character, and I don't understand why.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Oh?
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer.
I'm
and
sorry,
when we have
Grandma.
a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant
God,
needs
an
attention. Only need to discuss
MST3K
a
of this would
confidential
be
matter.
amazing.
No, I'm fine.
It's got the same hokey sci-fi spirit to it. Oh my god. I love all the dead ends. Like, that's that feeling of, oh, there's more places to go, but I just didn't explore far enough. Oh my god. For the record, whenever I'm sighing because of the dialogue wheel, that's genuine. I'm not hamming that up. So I know people really like to talk about how the premise in this game is better, and I suspect, I can't say for sure, but you know, if you have that opinion and I'm misrepresenting your position on this, please let me know. But I suspect that when people say that the premise in this story is good, they're giving it a lot of credit because it doesn't follow the BioWare cliche
Hello, Scott.
flowchart.
Sam node.
And if you don't know what that
I've
is, I would
adjusted my
recommend looking it
connection
up
to your
because it is
implant.
pretty
The
interesting.
headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Let's get through this mess.
Yeah, what was
I
that
forgot
about?
all of the
You said we need to
dialogue that was
discuss
shoved down
something
your throat in
You
this.
should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best to speak alone.
Don't hide things.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Yeah, here's where they just kind of retcon the whole ridiculous, you can use AI now because he's being secretive about it, as if that's a good response to that. The thing that, you know, was the whole point of Mass Effect, the whole antagonist in the game was talking about how human or organic life would create AI and destroy themselves, and the cycle was preserved to preserve organic life. That's like it's so pathetic how they just kind of hand wave the most essential plot point of the game, of the series. It could scare people.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Let's do WoW. I wonder what that gives us.
That's pretty amazing.
Cool.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
I guess I'm gonna try... Oh god. Let me try Adept this time. I heard it was... I didn't hear it was fun. I heard it was better than most. Oh, wait, it's locked. Okay. Okay. That's right. Wow. Beautiful. So I can't... Okay. Alright. The way it is. Yeah, I don't understand why they thought, hey, let's give them 3 skills instead of, you know, a normal spread, and then let's also take away the ability to control the skills of our squad mates. I guess the combat is still pretty solid, but I don't understand why they would take that functionality away, because that, I think, was pretty fun and added strategy, where I think that's my problem with the gunplay in this game. I know that people have different positions on this, but it bothers me that it ends up just being a bullet sponge target practice.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Yeah, definitely. The original Mass Effect gunplay was pretty unremarkable, to say the least. Although I really can't get over how much of a bullet sponge this game is, or how much it relies on that. It bothered me a lot, and the AI is just god-awful.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Oh, God.
So you're the one who's making everything happen.
See, like Mass Effect 2, they knew how to write the characters.
Vetronix, Initiative Wrangler,
They just throw her in
Gunner,
here.
and everything in between.
Like she's a stowaway.
Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
You get to be like either a straight man or a funny guy, a wise guy.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
I couldn't
Yeah,
agree more,
really.
AJ. That's totally it.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
I'll say phew, as if I had any stake in that. I literally didn't touch the controls. I was reading chat. I wasn't even paying attention to what's happening. But, phew.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
That was a hard cut. I thought the game crashed.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the
I don't know,
research
Alexander.
room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
I wonder what the point of most of this game
Securing
is, honestly.
connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together.
Yeah.
It's all
Ghost
yours.
Thief.
She's light,
Absolutely.
stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
I would say like 50% of the time I don't know what's coming out of my mouth when I click a dialogue option. It's not good, considering, you know, they really wanted to make that work in Mass Effect 2, or all the Mass Effects, but they wanted the player to have an idea on what they were going to say. And again, you get just a meaningless decision here, absolutely meaningless. I mean, are you supposed to be like there's no indication to me what the point of this is. Are we supposed to be understanding that we're building our own character? Because nothing matters. It's not an interesting choice, and it's like perfunctory. Like they do it just out of obligation. Like, you're those Mass Effect fanboys. Enjoy your choices, I guess. It's nonsense. We get to give a speech.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Thanks, Andrew.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Pathfinder, check this toy. Pathfinder, check this toy. Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones, like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces.
See ya, Raphael.
If
Thanks
the
for
best
hanging
we
out.
get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I really wish I understood why he got naked. If that was supposed to be humor, or I'm talking about Liam for those who didn't see it. It wasn't a good scene. It wasn't funny. It was just weird.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Still learning the ropes. Let's give the game what it wants to tell us.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Oh god. Crossing the galaxy was big too.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Yep. Again, here's our first speech that we get to give. Oh my god. All of them are the same except for no let's go, which I don't understand why they think this is a choice. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the same speech no matter what we choose.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Let's see. Can we exit already?
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Really?
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Anthem. I'm sorry. I'm cautiously looking forward to it after this game.
About dirt.
But
Oh, you don't have to
I
be
have
kind.
no reason to think
I know it's
the main
barely
studio
more
is
than
going
a
to screw it up.
summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
Sorry, Eric. Yeah, let's just hit on her from the beginning. No concerns about sexual harassment in Andromeda.
I'm good with guns and danger. I could teach you, and make sure you're okay out there.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy where I am. Tinkering in labs. And, in case you offered hoping to get to know me better, that's not gonna work. I mean, I prefer to keep things professional.
I understand completely.
Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Well, there goes that.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, I've seen the sister hitting on her scene. I guess, you know, it would be funny if, like, they didn't try so hard to push the awkward. I don't know. It's like this game leaves me at a loss because of how much it leaves me having to prove a negative. Like, there's no way to know how this game would work, but somehow it makes me think if they didn't do it, there would have been a way to make it work.
It was supposed to be an easy first step, until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS. A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7.
Oops.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready.
Is that right, AJ?
All right.
This is supposed to be free piloted?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if there was a next game. Especially with what they're doing right now.
You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on
there's
us.
no, in my opinion,
gave
there's
up
no
on
room
Eos.
for a character arc in
You can't
a
blame them.
game.
Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends
You're
die.
supposed to be able to imprint yourself on
Never
them.
know how that'll affect.
But the dialogue wheel just becomes distracting because
Sorry.
Ryder doesn't, you know.
You okay?
There's no way to predict what he's going to say, so there's no way to actually see yourself in him. He's just frustrating. You know, it's not like they really try to lean hard on this, like, lovable rogue character like Nathan Drake, but you know, Nathan Drake, his character arc made sense. His character arc, you know, you were playing all the fighting parts, and all the cutscenes had to do with his life. There was nothing disingenuous about it. This is, again, perfunctory. They just do it because you need to do it. or they think you need to do it. Oh, God. I'm up for the adventure.
This is exactly why we came. A new galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Dragon Age is a dying corpse?
Take us down.
I don't have any dog
You
in that
have no
fight,
idea
I'm just
how
curious.
long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
And yeah, I did hear about the, they wanted to be procedurally generated.
Shields
I also
holding.
heard they wanted this to be a prequel. And my God, would that have been a
Right.
better game. Like, the lore was already established. It was all, you know, they didn't have the, obviously they couldn't handle the creativity. Yeah, I would have really loved
There.
a prequel.
Set us down at this nav point.
Here comes the scanning.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
God.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
That's not. Wait.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
I'll give Andromeda something. This is a beautiful game. At times, at least. Can't say I think it was an even trade-off.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
It's really hard not to be cynical
It's a wasteland.
about what's happening right
Radiation in
now.
Eos's atmosphere makes it
This
difficult to
is
cultivate
like
life.
the worst thing about open world games is
Our
they give
suits
you fetch
protect
quests.
against that, right?
Site 1
This is
contains
just
shield masts
a
to
series
dampen
of
the brunt
fetching.
of
And, you know, if you do
But if we
the
went
loyalty
outside
missions, I don't know how many people
someone's
actually have played this
that
game.
would not be-
If you do the loyalty missions,
Structure up
it's...
ahead. Sam?
Some of them,
profile of a
PBs
power
especially,
relay station in Pathfinder.
it's literally just trekking
Right. We
from
get it
planet to
running,
planet,
maybe buildings get power.
clicking on them,
And we get a line on
and
that.
seeing probably about like 30 seconds of dialogue, and then getting back in the ship and going across the galaxy again, doing the same thing all over.
Huh.
It's
Guess
got
that ship
all.
wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please
They
scan
just
one of
couldn't
the
get through this
pylons
without
to determine
scanning.
a hackable input location. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvage.
Yeah, Castus, that ends up being a decision coming up. A really dumb decision. But yeah, it would make sense for, you know, people to know that they're gonna have to defend themselves in a new galaxy. But, you know, even if it's not unintelligent alien life, I don't understand why they thought, you know, hey, we don't need any defenses. Seems like a real oversight. They could have at least given some kind of bad explanation for it.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
People who have understanding that they're
You
going
took
to a
down
new
all those
galaxy, I guess.
Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Yeah, Comrade Order. Who knew? Who could have seen that coming? You were going to a new galaxy. Who could expect hostile weather?
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Let's see.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure could make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Really, Ryder?
That's pretty funny. You get yelled at for walking on his ship. Well, that was worth $60.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station.
My God.
Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
$60 jokes. Oh, that's still in the game. Wow. Good God. I thought they would have patched this by now, so I wouldn't be walking sideways. I guess it only lasted a short amount of time.
Looks like
so.
the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Yeah, I never understood why they thought it was a good idea to not let you play with your weapons, not try them out instantly. It just makes no sense to me. No. God, no. Like, that's the point of an open world game, is to be able to try things out, to see how you like them. It makes absolutely no sense for you to not be able to switch weapons on the fly. Yeah, Cassis, I love the Mako too. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I shouldn't say I loved it. I thought it was a genuinely good experience to explore the planets like that. I actually had a good time with it. Could it be improved? Yes, but this is not that improvement, I don't think.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap. Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boot...
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
It's a good thing there's ammo here.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
So, I also have to say, I have no idea why they decided to put space Sudoku in this. With, you know, at least with Sudoku, you can understand what numbers mean, or you can recognize them. This is just a disaster, as far as I'm concerned. I think this is the stupidest decision they could have made. It's not fun. It's not... It doesn't even make any sense.
It's slippery, but there's a great view! That should do it. Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Oh, here we go.
Back
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
All right, time to get off.
That deserved a quick time
Don't like
event.
being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. I was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
I think Nier's hacking
crap.
was pretty decent.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out!
Nier,
Keep targeting that one! They make a little bomb!
Automata. I'm so used to saying it wrong that I have to think about it.
We've got targets!
Between the eyes. Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate
Yeah,
long.
Cassis, you can upgrade
So,
your equipment.
the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
I really hate PB. I think she's the best written character in the game,
You've been
but
studying
that's not
this
to her
Remnant
credit.
technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Don't even know where this would go.
You're sure it'll help EOS? Or am I just a handy way to get those monoliths online?
I'm a little offended by that, Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe. But we both get what we want. Just try. It's not like we can make this planet worse. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
That's right, Kyle. Trying it out, seeing how it goes. A lot of fun so far, though.
Marco.
Who?
Oh
Good
my
enough.
god. I forgot about the awful dialogue while you're in the... I forgot the name of this piece of junk. Andromeda's Mako. The Nomad. There we go. So yeah, I think, back to what I was saying a long time ago. I think the reason that people kind of give this game a pass because of its premise is because of the BioWare cliche flowchart. If you don't know what it is, it's just this concept that BioWare repeats the same plot points over and over again, And if you look it up, it's pretty compelling, although I think there's a little bit of the sharpshooter fallacy in it. Just a little bit. Like, for example, they tell you, you know, the main character has a dream, I believe, and that dream ends up telling them information that's important to the plot. And, you know, in Mass Effect 1, that just ends up being the...
took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Alright, AJ. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. In any case, Mass Effect 1, you know, Shepard has a dream about, or has the vision through the... the Prothean beacon. And I don't necessarily think that's quite the same as a dream, because dreams... The beacon was meant to communicate. They formed it in a way that it had to communicate with organic life one way or another. And I think that's, you know, a little unfair, just because it happened in his brain. I think that's how it was meant to be communicated. I don't think it quite counts as a vision, but maybe I'm just being pedantic. In any case, I don't necessarily think this game deserves the pass it gets. Because the premise, I don't think, is strong enough. It's not compelling. And it just... It makes a lot of bad calls, I think, with the lore. Oh, thank you.
Core is down!
Son of a bitch.
Looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Get incoming!
Yeah, I think it definitely has the feel of a Warframe kind of game, except not good.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
It feels very like boilerplate cover shooter. I realize there's more to it than that, but I feel like there's a real lack of strategy that just makes it not very compelling.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
Just in case you thought it would be straightforward. They just stick their power generator outside the shield.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
Give them what they want. So I know.
Well, yeah. Guess it was.
Wanted to make that funny.
That was pretty cool.
Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
My name's Scott Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Exploring.
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seemed pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
Yeah, this dialogue is as cheesy as it gets.
Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan.
Yeah, I miss.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day that
and that relationship on understanding,
no offense,
you know, what he was about and what his culture was so organic. It was just wonderful.
Seemed particularly interested.
This does the kooky thing
tech.
really fucking hard.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Yeah, I agree, AJ. It's a real waste what they do with that character.
He seems fun.
I think it's interesting to have like a, you know, an old character as part of your squad. I was really interested in that, but they did absolutely nothing with it. It's a real shame. There was nothing genuine about any of these characters.
Looks like we're missing something.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Here we go.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
If anybody had fun with this, I'd love to know that somebody did. If any of these Sudoku quests were satisfying. This aggravated me more than anything my first playthrough. And it's probably going to aggravate me quite a bit this playthrough, depending on how long that lasts.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Like, I know that... I know how playtesting works. I know they get the feedback on it. I can't imagine anybody was like, yeah, these space Sudoku quests are pretty great. I'm all about them. Maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe it just took a back seat because there were so many other problems, and you know we just this wasn't a priority as bad as it was, which makes you really fear what could have else been in the game. But I'm not exploring. I'm going to try to run through this playthrough as fast as I can.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't mean to overstate it, but I know that they can give them feedback on, hey, is this functional? Is this fun? Is this enjoyable?
What was
it's
your
not
deal
their main role,
coming to Andromeda?
but it definitely...
Chance for a niche that didn't
it's
exist
something
anywhere
that
else.
they can tell them.
Though I suppose it doesn't here either.
We're changing that. I know it.
Yeah, I don't understand the radiation levels either.
Look there.
It's not
That spot is shelter,
engaging.
water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at
It's
the
not teaching me about the world. It's just the same meter with a different color. I mean, the no man is Andromeda analogy really holds up, especially at times like this. For whoever played that catastrophe.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Okay. Why did they bother? Why did they tell me that?
Encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Well, shit. I'm not sure if I understand that, Mark, but I am really disappointed with how they, like, just completely hand-waved that there is no day-night cycle. Other than the one planet,
There. That
I
spot is
forgot
shelter,
the name of...
water, stable ground.
I don't think it's Kadara, it's Eladin. Eladin. I might be pronouncing that wrong based on my memory. They do kind of give a pretty interesting reason for it, for why there's no day-night cycle, but other than that, it's just the one place. So far as I can tell.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Shit. I was behind cover. Oh, right in the middle of combat.
All remnant down.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Here comes the space Sudoku.
Scanning will reveal the missing glyphs.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I wonder. Don't understand why, like...
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
Above!
Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Kadoku can say that. They'll give me publicity. That's fine with me. I'll do anything for it.
That should do it.
Oh my god. This is gonna be a challenge, I think. To do this later on when it gets more difficult, I mean. This is not going to be fun.
We did it. What?
Can't dropship.
Seriously? Done. The monoliths are
I didn't see
online
the new
and connected to
Ghostbusters.
something in the leak. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Doors down!
See, I feel like if I repeat that line, Mark, there's gonna be a soundbite played on the Wall Street Journal.
Is it just me? Or do Kets seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Radiation levels increasing.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time
I love that you can't run things over in the
This is our element.
Nomad. or, you know, the bigger things you bounce off of them. It's such a ridiculous, like, I don't know why they decided to put this game in an open world. If they're not going to let you tackle combat in different ways, even if you're brute forcing it like that, it makes absolutely no sense to me why they bothered. I don't get anything out of this. I don't know why this game is in a mode there.
Coming out of the lake.
Because it worked much better when it was linear.
Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
Radiation within safe levels.
Thank you, Castus. I'll give that a shot.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
And I make it look so easy. How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
What do you...
Come on, Pathfinder!
Hey!
So I either get to jump before her or after her. That's the choice I got.
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Yeah.
Embrace the unknown, Ryder.
There's absolutely
Now
no...
this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Like attempt to make this anything
Whatever
understandable.
you call it. The
I think
controls
that was
for
like her supposed to be
atmosphere processor
emulating
might be
Morden,
down here somewhere.
you know, rapid fire,
Let's find
saying solutions, just like a kind of like a throwback kind of
Let's be
thing.
thorough.
Like there's still that heart in this game, but yeah, I don't.
Well, if the Remnant aren't using it,
I don't have any idea what they hope to achieve with just throwing out buzzwords and acting like that. Hey, that'll satisfy.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room. Not what we're looking for. But worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
Oh, god darn it. That did work. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. We're done. We're done, right?
signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault?
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. This door should be working.
It's got power, right? Do we need a password? What about these holographic patterns? Can you scan one? Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed. Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown. Look there, you see that?
It's like a broken information display.
Got anything?
There's element 0 threaded through all this tech. Engineering that way.
Open. We read it, we get access.
Uh-huh. What have we here? Another gravity well, and
yeah,
that's new.
I could deal with a Reaper Horn right now. Something to actually make this game interesting.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Oh my god. Let's see this corny line.
You don't watch many horror vids, do you?
There it
We
is.
have no idea what's down here.
And we never will, if we miss something because we're huddled in a group. I'll be careful.
Just stay on the radio.
I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
Pit of spikes?
Gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our Asari friend. And for when we try to explain.
Because that would allow me to have agency, Castus.
Well, you know who.
There's no room for that in
Stay in
Andromeda.
touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shield.
Like, how do they know that? How do they know? Like, that was both of them together. Like, Liam didn't fall into it, and Cora was standing right there.
Use the pillars for cover!
And they tag team in that sense. Got that Randy Marsh tune to it.
We're good.
My God.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Not much for environmental storytelling.
Up there! More Remnant!
If anybody played Mass Effect, or I mean, not Mass Effect, Metal Gear Solid 4, those things remind me of the Metal Gear things.
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you!
Eyes up! Don't let them get above us!
We're almost through! Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's one way to light a row. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly. And it didn't work out so good.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Yep. Just leaving ammo boxes around. Why not?
Might
Why
be
doesn't
another
that make
gravity well.
sense?
The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
This device appears defensive in nature.
No good. Locked down against hostiles.
The writer's talking about scanners in the middle of a firefight.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Oh my god, please stop talking about the scanner.
Wonder if I'd get anything
Jesus Christ.
Provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
God.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts.
Yeah,
indicate
Sam
the
should
vault
be
has
pulling
been
his weight a
offline
lot
for
more
several hundred
considering
years.
how much
Around the time the
access he
Scourge
has.
That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned. Crap. The conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
Ryder! Up here!
Oh, okay.
What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Oh boy.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work. If it's fixed, the console should work now.
I'm wondering why they bother with that. I really cannot wrap my mind around it. Why give me this information? It's not environmental storytelling.
Can you hit that console?
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
How do we get across?
And I feel like these consoles really distract from, you know,
Watch your step. It's still a long
exploring things, feeling like you're, hey, I just uncovered something new. Instead, you just, oh, there's a console, let me go ahead and find the thing to leap on.
Wait,
it's not ideal, I don't think.
You see them too?
Because I think this is kind of an interesting atmosphere, but
no sunlight, no
this isn't
water.
what you look at. You look at this.
They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
God darn it.
Compensating.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Company!
Protagonist is a scanner. I can actually buy that. Get an Oath of Humanities on that.
Nice work, people. Looks like a side room. Still, could be anything
Okay,
here.
I thought this was looping me back to where I came from. Because there is another one of these Revenant rooms that does the exact same thing.
It'll be fine. See? Absolutely fine.
There... no. Just the light. Ah! Damn it!
Wow.
It's okay. It's fine.
Wow.
Knew it. Phew. Come on.
That didn't work the way they wanted it to, I don't think. Give them effort for trying. Or give them credit for trying.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack.
Backtracking.
Observers coming up at us!
Should they know, like, the video game lingo of backtracking? Like, that's not a good thing, right?
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
Whoa!
Why is Cora standing in my way every time? Both of them are. Are you serious? Oh man.
Even for jump jets.
That is cool.
I think I need to recalculate how kind I am to this game. My script.
This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Should we go?
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out!
I would walk away from the gas, just casually. Except I am way over time, and I don't want to drag this out any longer because I am really hating this game.
Far to jump! Got another bridge?
Playing it again, at least.
Keep running!
Wise to escape, Ryder.
It would be wise to escape.
Sam.
Oh my god, this dialogue.
Another gravity well!
It could go anywhere!
It goes away from here!
That's the sacrifice I'm making, Beast Stenov.
It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault! Kill anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance! Almost there!
Oh, run towards it.
The barrier's gone!
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe?
Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
All restart
Yeah, that
is
makes
now
sense.
complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
Oh my god. Let's see if we find out any good information from this.
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault, or chasing us.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
It was basically just, I don't know. I don't know what they expect us to get out of that, but let's say this is how they want us to play the game, so I'll give it to them.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
It does impossible things. That makes sense. Why not?
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
The Benny Hill music would actually make that.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere
I'd love to,
processor
actually.
works that fast.
As long as Eric
If this
gives me the
effect is
joke,
represented
I will
in
happily put that in.
Air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
It won't be easy, we got a chance. Is there anything functionally distinguishable between those two? I wonder if it's the same line of dialogue, like Fallout.
That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Let's see if we can actually say no to her.
I don't know. We're
Because
a
I'm
team.
fine with her not coming along.
You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Guess not. I tried to see the limits of the game.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted.
that was-
Updating template.
The Nexus is on
That was my fault, I
Needles,
guess.
Ryder. Pods are inbound
For having hope.
and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Okay. I think that's where I've got to call it for the night. But this has been quite a lot of fun. So thanks for everybody who participated. I really appreciate the active chat and everything. I appreciate all of you coming along. This is a good time. Hopefully I can do it more often. I really I'm trying to find solutions on how to get the channel more active, because I think, I mean, I'm well aware that this is horrible to leave 4 or 5 months up at a time, but these videos, I think, I'm not tackling them the same way I used to. I'm tackling them so I'm getting everything I want to get out of them. So I think there's a good trade-off here. And yeah, I appreciate it. I'll try to be more, this is just kind of a spontaneous thing, trying it out. But I think this is a good solution for now. So yeah, with that said, I guess I'll just notify you next time we're going to do this. Hopefully it should be pretty soon. So, with that, thanks to everybody for coming along. I'll see you next time.